Getting ready to repair my i9S Hobie Mirage. It's 2013, 6-year-old. A lot of things have popped off, as you can see. Here's one I fixed previously. It's very strong on there. See, it's missing the seat hold back. These are seat mounts. Those are good. Here's one I'm going to have to replace. I'm getting ready to do that one now. Obviously, the cap, the control lines, I'm going to need to heat that up and get it to where it's not like a butterfly. I have attached this already. That popped off too. I have a little lock for the lines. And I discovered when I opened it up and pumped it up, lots of things now are disconnected there. A lot of things. So I'm going to go ahead and try to repair all that too. Sail mount needs to be done. That needs to actually be heated up and flattened because it is all kinds of whacked out the shape. Front bungee holders, they're gone too. I'm going to put those back on. I did buy some bigger mounts, but I decided to go back with the plastic ones because this last one I fixed worked really great, and this is what I'm using. Everybody else probably knows about it. HH66 Final Cement. It's wonderful. Basically, you got to sand, wipe down with acetone, and then apply the glue. Wait for 2 to 5 minutes. I usually wait 5 minutes. Press these pieces together, and I hold them down for a few minutes, and it tends to do the job. So first off, we're going to get over here and start sanding and cleaning this Mirage drive mount so I can glue it back together because it's all kinds of undone. I have had it stored in the case, so it's been folded up for a while, but I knew this was going to happen. Last time I took it out, pretty much all of these just kind of popped off on me. So, and remember where you take them off because they are curved and they do fit certain areas. So when I put them back on, I want to put them back on where they fit. That one fits perfectly. That's where it fits on that curve. So as they pop off, you can fix them, or if you fix them like mine when they've all popped off, make sure you kind of fit them to where they belong. Got a couple flat pieces that I can use for like back here on the deck. So we'll see, we'll get there. Okay, so what I'm going to do, sanding in here, and it says online to sand lightly just to take the shine off. I'm going to try to get some of the glue loosened when I do this. Sand both pieces. Underneath here, I'm going to sand the top of the plastic Mirage drive well really well. Also, I'm going to sand the top or the underside of the patch that's under here. I'm going to do that real well. So I'm going to go around and do all this. Next, got some acetone here. There it is. Got a nice rag, and yes, I should be probably wearing gloves. I guess I'm old enough not to care. I'm going to go through and clean basically top and bottom at the same time. Go under here, a little scrubbing under here, the acetone. Some way we'll get someplace good to adhere to. Sorry, I forgot to film that, but I just flipped this over and glued it down. Okay, what I've been doing is pulling this off from the side where I started and smoothing it out so it sticks. So I'll get a big bulge in there like that. Extra goo in there. Hopefully that dries good. Yeah, I see a little extra in there. Okay. You can see some of the rubber coming off there. I want to take all of it off just a little bit. And on this piece here, things loosen it up a little bit. Take some acetone to all this. After this, I'll probably wash the hull real good and put some 303 protectant on it. So I'm splashing acetone on it liberally. Okay. One thing I'm not doing that I keep telling you, or I've told you before to do, is to make sure it's pretty goopy right there. You know which way the eye goes when you put it on, and I am so bad I forget to do it. Let's make sure you get the edges real good. Once it starts peeling up off the edge, I got a feeling that it'll just go. So I believe, darn it, I can't tell if it goes this way. Oh, it's angled in, so it's like this probably. That looks like it fits really good right there. Trying to figure out. So we'll let it dry for about 5 minutes. Okay, it's supposed to be like that. Is that it right there? Okay. Oops, you're not seeing it like I'm seeing it yet. Trying to make sure all the sides are on there good. Back this way. Hopefully you're seeing that. I don't know. Let's put some pressure on it for a couple minutes, seconds, whatever. Like I said, it's like contact cement. It works really well. So now I'll get some tape here and tape that down for a little while. That'll hold good. It's holding good. I actually went around and I pre-positioned this. It's, if you can see, it's warped like crazy. I'm going to take a heat gun to it. Instead of mounting it where it was, I've always had a problem with it kind of almost being pulled up. I'm going to flatten it out and pull it back just a tad. Okay. I've been videotaping everything, but here is the rudder hold down piece. Rudder steering and pull up, pull down line. It's glued in there now. That worked pretty well. And now I'm gluing in the mast base. And yep, there's a whole bunch of lead. Putting pressure on that to make sure that it seals really well. Do the best I can. It's kind of difficult. It's very delicately balanced, but it seems to be doing well. I did move it a little bit further back than it was originally. I don't know if you can see the line there where it was originally, but I wanted to get it off of the soft part of the hull right there. I thought it was too soft, and now it's supported by the floor all the way across. So, anyways, thought you might want to see how that is working. All right, back here again. You can see I'm monitoring the GoPro. Make sure I know where I'm looking. I was going to show you this. This is how I control the rudder. Let me put the rudder down. So you see, give me a little more leverage on that when I'm out sailing, especially. Let's see if you can see this here. See, I've cut a slot in there that tapers to the back here. And it's using I got a little bit longer screw, but the same thread as the original. And that's all it's holding on is a screw. And that thing works wonderful. Okay, here we are. Finished all the repairs. Reattached everything. Pretty much everything that has a little mark on it got reattached. Obviously the mast base got reattached. I actually moved it a little bit. You see from where it was, kind of like a little off center than where it is now. Still sailed fine, but you know, wanted to fix it. All of the flaps that were loose are now tied down really well. H866, wonderful stuff. I think this is the only piece on the whole kayak that didn't pop off. That piece had popped off. We repaired that. That's for holding the Mirage drive. There's another view of the controller I have. So I have more leverage when I'm sailing. Okay, and all these back here. Replaced the bungee. Placed every one of these back here. You can see, you can't see that I replaced them, but I did. Every one of these had popped off. I said during the beginning, you got to be very careful where you put them back on again, because if they're not conformed to the hull, they don't want to stick and they have gaps underneath, and you know, that wouldn't be good. So I was able to save all of the ones I had, find out what position they belonged in. Even this piece right here where the rudder up and down goes was popped off, and it looked like a butterfly. I was able to heat that up and flatten it. The jamb cleat, that also was off. That's the first thing I actually replaced. Everything's on there tighter than I can pull it off. So this is after it's been washed and put a coat of 303 protectant on it.